What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have another review and release for you. I said review, I meant showcase and release for you guys. So if you guys like this type of content, the best way that you can support what I do is by subscribing and leaving a like. If you're gonna use these ad sets, just make sure to give me some love, because I'm doing all of this for free. So that's just the best way you can help me out and further what I'm trying to do. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to show you how this system works. It is pretty simple. So first thing is first, I'm going to load into the test and just show you the basic mechanics of how it looks, and then I'll go into the two-player test so that I can show you the actual other functions of this. So when we pull out our ID, it's going to pop up a few things. It's going to have a picture of us, it's going to have our name, our user ID, and our rank in whatever group that we're going to set this to. So at the top it also has this text, and this text is easily changeable in the script, and we'll get to that later. So whenever I am equipping this, you can't see it right now, you'll see it in a second, but inside of this tool there is also a proximity prompt. Okay, and this proximity prompt here is what other players can use to view your ID. So instead of them having to get all up and close on your ID here, they'll be able to run up and just hit E, and their ID or your ID will pop up on their screen just like it's popping up on mine right now. So what I'm gonna do is load into a local test and just show you how that function works, and then I will show you how to configure all of this once we do that. Now I did make some quick edits to the script before I recorded this, so that configuring it to your group would be extremely easy, and it'll be hard to mess it up. So alright, so here we are loading into our local server. I got one more, there it is. So first thing I'm gonna do is just kind of make my screen a little bit bigger so that you can see what's going on here. Alright, so we're going to get rid of the toolbox and we're going to shorten this up. So in these local servers we have player 1 and player 2. So these, since player 1 and player 2 don't actually have a user ID on Roblox, it's not going to actually display a picture or a user ID. The user ID would be -1, -2. So anyways, as you can see, when I pop it up, see there's no picture. It says player 2, but this is how it's supposed to be in this local test. And so as you can see, I'm me, the player on this side, I can't see the proximity prompt, but if I run up to player 1, you can see that there's a proximity prompt here, and when I click it, I'm given his ID. So I'm able to see his name, his user ID, and his rank in whatever group that we want. And if I click this, I can click this as many times as I want. It's not going to break it. I had problems with that, but don't worry, I fixed it. And then if we hit close, it's going to close it very easily for us. So boom. So once we have that, it's pretty much done. I guess all there is to show. And I mean, this is good if you have a border group or something, and we can add some extra attributes, if you want to add another label or whatever, you can totally do that, especially if you're good at scripting. All of this is open source. So now to show you how to set it up, it's really simple. All you need to do is go into the starter pack, and there's 2 scripts inside of this. Yeah, there's 2 scripts inside of this, and you don't need to change the value or anything at all. What's gonna happen is pretty simple. So when I don't even think we need this value. That's what I'm looking for, is to check and see if we still need this value, because I put this value in there so that we could find the player later, but it didn't even work. So yeah, it's fine. I think we can delete it. So we have these 2 scripts here, and all you're really going to need to do is come up here to the top and change this group ID and this text here to whatever group that you're going to be using this for, and whatever the name of your group is. So if I wanted this to be Stinky Coolios or something, and the group ID, I would keep that the same, and just whatever, you know, you can name it whatever you want. And once you do that, it's set up, like we can play the game. I just did another local test. That's not what I wanted to do. I hate that. Let's see if we can cancel this out real quick. Come on now. Alright, so if we load into a regular test, not a local test, we are going to be able to see that, yeah, it still works. So you can see that at the text at the top changes, and if we were to change the group ID, then the rank would change as well. And that's really all we need. So you can easily configure this to whatever group that you're going to be using it for, and just by changing these two scripts, like the ID and the text. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. That's the best way that you can support this channel. And if you want these assets, make sure to join the Discord server. That's where you will be able to get all of them. And without further ado, guys, I will let you guys go. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.